Getting to WBS, one of the top 3 business schools in the UK, is a dream for many students. But what happens after graduation? In this episode, let's meet Pranav, a determined dreamer from India who left the financial field to chase his dream of studying in the UK. Now he's working at the University of Warwick, helping international students like himself. If you are considering studying or working abroad, especially in the UK, this is the interview you won't want to miss.
Today I'm gonna interview one of my colleagues and who also studied in WBS before. Hi everyone!
Hello.
Can you introduce yourself?
So I am Pranav. I currently work in the University of Warwick, but prior to this I was a student at WBS. I did my bachelor's in accounting and finance.
So can you share with us what made you choose this school?
WBS in particular, I guess I chose the school because of both its academic reputation and also the ranking. So the ranking of the business school is quite high, and ranking in Asian countries I feel plays a big role. But apart from that, I might sound cliche, but WBS was one of my dream universities or schools because a lot of my family friends they studied over here, and a lot of my seniors studied here as well.
How do you feel about studying WBS?
I mean, it was a dream come true, so I'm really happy that I chose WBS. Though I applied to multiple universities, I wanted to go with a campus-based university, and WBS was one of the best choices I ever did.
What kind of qualifications or background do you need?
I mean, in terms of WBS, since my course just had a requirement of having a very good English language requirement, and 2, having a good bachelor's and a bit of experience. And I feel your statement of purpose matters a lot with your letters of recommendations from probably from your bachelor's university or somewhere from there.
What kind of language test or certificate do you need? Because back to China, basically we need IELTS.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I feel there were many options. I personally took the IELTS. I didn't have to prepare that much because my entire schooling was in English.
Oh,
so I didn't
how much did you get?
So I got I guess 7.5 totally because I didn't prepare. I just went in the last minute because I was working full time.
You didn't prepare and you get 7.5.
Yeah, I mean the requirement at the time of application was 6.5. I'm pretty sure I would get that. Since I was working full time, I didn't have time to prepare, and I had the confidence that I would be able to make it, and it worked out well because I would say I just prepared for a week just to look into certain YouTube videos on how it's actually happening. I feel it helped me a lot.
Yeah. What's your first job after graduation?
My first job in the UK is the job which I'm doing right now.
What did you do before this job?
Okay, so I was working in KPMG as a risk analyst. So I was in the audit side, which I quite didn't enjoy. I wanted to get something which had a mix of finance and business and a bit of project management. So currently as an international student you can't be a bit picky, so you should be happy with what you get. So I'm kind of happy because it is in the domain which I wanted, so it worked out well. Yeah.
But why did you change your career from the financial field to higher education? What attracted you?
So though I'm working in the higher education industry, it's more in terms of the project management and people management. So even the course which I did was more in terms of the people management and project management. So it kind of aligned, if not 100%, it did align 50%. And considering how bad the market is over here, it's better to gain some experience, and based on that experience you can shift to the domain you like. But my end goal is not to stick in a 9 to 5. I would want to start my own venture.
So how do you feel about?
I mean, one thing which I don't like is, since I'm a student, or I was a student in this university, coming back to work here is not that great because you are in the same surrounding.
Are there any other disadvantage to working in the university?
I would say in the higher education system or the industry, I personally feel salary progression is not that great. So if you're in a consulting, if you're into consulting or in finance, you can just grow rapidly. and that rapid thing is not over here. And yeah, I feel that's one big disadvantage, but you get to learn a lot.
Yeah. What kind of skills or qualities do you think are very important for the future applicants who want to like work in the university or higher education?
Okay, I would say it in terms of your complementary skills, which you need to be really good at your stakeholder management, and you need to know how to communicate and negotiate or influence other people in a good way. And basically, since you're an international student, any person, you're trying to sell yourself
Yeah.
to get a job. So yeah.
What's your plan for the future?
The reason why I chose the business school is to get some insights. My future goal is to set up a business or my own ventures, and my end goal would be probably to do something in business. But for now, I want to gain some international experience because you've studied over here. Want to work a couple of years, gain some good experience working with different people, save up some money, and put in that money as your first investment for your company. But for now, at least for the next 5 years, I want to gain some good global experience, like working here in the UK.
Any suggestions for future international students?
I would just say, if you're coming here to study, enjoy your time over here, make as many friends as you can. Not the friends of your same nationality, I'm saying make some friends from different nationalities, because that's always good to have people from different places. And if you get the opportunity to work abroad, or say if you're an international student in the country you're studying, always take the opportunity, because this is something which you might not get. You can possibly get it later in your career, but since you've already come here to study, it's a easier getaway to work at least for a couple of years and gain some experience.
Even with a degree from a top university, getting a job as an international graduate isn't easy in the UK. But he chose to stay, explore, and grow. Whether you're choosing the university or wondering what life after graduation looks like, remember this: studying abroad isn't just about what you study, it's about who you become. Be open to different cultures, step outside your comfort zone, and never be afraid to dream big.
Yeah.
That's
Thank you.
possibly about it.
Hope you like our interview. See you next time.
See you.